fury in France over the murder of an 11-year-old girl after it emerged the principal suspect was identified several times in the past as a potential child molester. Lahana disappeared after school a week ago in the Gers area of southwest France. A body, presumed to be hers, was found on farmland near the town of Fleurance on Thursday.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor sublet and generated an income from 3 cottages on his estate in Windsor, England. An independent report into the British royal family's property arrangements revealed Mountbatten Windsor, known as Prince Andrew until his brother King Charles III, stripped him of his titles over his links to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, lived at the Royal Lodge in Windsor for more than 20 years.
The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, said it has brokered a localized ceasefire fighting Russia's war on Ukraine around the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant to allow vital repairs. The United Nations Nuclear Agency reported that the ceasefire had taken effect on Friday morning. The safety and security of the Zaporizhzhia plant, the largest nuclear power plant in Europe, has been a chief concern amid Russia's war on Ukraine, which has now run for more than 4 years.
A record 48 teams will contest this summer's World Cup, with 12 groups making up the first stage of the tournament. 12 seeded teams are spread out across the groups, including the 3 host nations and 8 top-ranked countries. The 4 highest-ranked teams, Spain, Argentina, France and England, were placed in separate sections, or quadrants, of a new tennis-style seeded tournament bracket.
The United Nations World Food Programme, WFP, has warned that the ongoing conflict between the United States and Iran is putting millions of people at risk of hunger. In an analysis published on Friday, the WFP said the continuation of the conflict's effect on oil prices has profound implications for global food security.
Shakira and Burna Boy will perform in Mexico City for the first of 3 opening ceremonies at the World Cup. The music stars will perform Die Die, the official song for the tournament, ahead of the opening game between co-host Mexico and South Africa on Thursday. Hamas says it will not hand over its weapons right now, and resisting that the ultimate fate of its military arsenal will be decided following comprehensive discussions with other Palestinian factions. In an exclusive interview with Al Jazeera, Hussam Badran, a member of the Hamas political bureau, offered an inside look into the group's proposed solutions, a Tron-side concept to the stalled negotiations, introducing the concept of a long-term hudna, truce.
Santa Monica Studio has responded to a social media post from Domino's Pizza UK after the pizza chain mocked the newly announced God of War. Lawfee for not featuring Kratos as the main character, Domino's Pizza UK wrote that a God of War game without Kratos was like a pepperoni passion without pepperoni. Santa Monica Studio replied with a brief response saying, "OK, thanks for the feedback, Domino's Pizza corporate account."
Police have registered a case against 2 police officials and 2 other individuals after an under-trial prisoner escaped from Benazir Bhutto Hospital in Rawalpindi. According to the FRR, Sub-Inspector Zahid Iqbal said he and another official were carrying out a routine inspection of prisoners under treatment at the hospital and checking on police personnel assigned to guard them.
A petition has been filed in the Lahore High Court, LHC challenging heavy traffic fines and vehicle taxes imposed in Punjab, arguing that the measures are unconstitutional and adversely affect citizens. The petition was filed by Gumila Fatima through advocate Muhammad Azhar Siddiq. The petitioner contended that traffic police are imposing excessive fines on motorists across the province, which violate constitutional rights. Constitutional rights.
Pakistan has decided not to send its team to the Asian Senior Fencing Championships, which will be held in New Delhi from June 19, despite receiving an invitation from the local organisers, the Press Trust of India, PTI reported. India is hosting the championships for the first time. Fencers from more than 30 countries across Asia and Oceania are expected to compete in the continental event. The Punjab government has decided to add 2,000 electric buses to the province's public transport fleet during the next fiscal year, as part of a major push to modernise public transport, according to proposals prepared by the Transport Department. The overall size of transport-related projects for the upcoming fiscal year has been recommended at more than the plan includes a major increase in electric buses across different cities of the province. Islamabad. Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi on Friday reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to the Shanghai spirit and called for a joint strategy among SEO member states to counter terrorism, organised crime, drug trafficking, cybercrime and terror financing. Naqvi said this at a special meeting of the Ministers of Interior and Public Security of the Shanghai Cooperation Organisation in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan.
Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb on Friday announced a fixed tax rate scheme for small shop owners. The voluntary Asan scheme, aimed at small shops with annual earnings of 200 million, seeks to broaden the tax net by imposing a 1% fixed tax on net income of the business. Shop owners will have to sign up for the scheme via a form available in multiple local languages.
The ex-wife of a nephew of the ruler of Dubai has been taken into custody, authorities have said, as a custody battle over their 3 young daughters deepens. Dubai public prosecution told the BBC that Zainab Javadli was detained following a complaint made by the father of her 3 children, her former husband, Sheikh Sayed bin Maktoum bin Rashid Al Maktoum.
The Punjab government has prepared a plan to establish 2 artificial intelligence AI schools in Lahore at a cost of 81 crore as part of efforts to modernise the education sector. According to official sources, the schools will offer education in artificial intelligence, robotics and advanced information technology to equip students with skills required for the future digital economy.
The Punjab Cabinet has approved the issuance of driving licences to 16-year-olds, allowing them to legally ride motorcycles in the province. Following the Cabinet's approval, the Home Department has sent recommendations to the Law Department for the issuance of a Gazette notification. According to sources, the Law Department is expected to issue the official notification on Monday.
Former Pakistan captain Azhar Ali has congratulated the Pakistan national cricket team on its recent ODI series victory over Australia, while urging the side to stay focused on long-term ICC tournaments. In a post on social media platform X, Azhar praised Pakistan's overall performance in the series and highlighted several encouraging individual and team displays.
The Punjab government has announced 1,400 internship opportunities with Rescue 1122 under the Chief Minister Internship Programme, offering young healthcare professionals practical training in emergency response and public safety services. According to the advertisement, candidates with qualifications in nursing, paramedical sciences or allied health sciences can apply for the internship programme. Applicants must hold a diploma or degree from a recognised board, council or university with at least a 2nd division. A clean-up drive at Rawal Lake on World Environment Day exposed serious pollution concerns after hazardous waste, including discarded syringes, hospital material and large amounts of plastic was found along the shoreline. The campaign was led by the Pakistan Environment Protection Agency in collaboration with Nestle Pakistan and hosted by the Punjab Government Small Dams Department as part of Environment Week activities. FIFA will release a new football video game, FIFA World Cup Launch Edition, on Netflix Games on June 11, timed to coincide with the start of the 2026 World Cup. The soccer governing body said on Thursday the title will be available exclusively to Netflix subscribers at no additional cost, as World Soccer's governing body looks to broaden fan engagement through its revamped digital strategy.
Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi on Friday reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to the Shanghai spirit and called for a joint strategy among CO member states to counter terrorism, organised trafficking, cybercrime and terror financing. Naqvi said this at a special meeting of the Ministers of Interior and Public Security of Shanghai Cooperation Organisation in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan. Norway's Crown Princess Mette-Marit has been placed on a waiting list for a transplant due to life-threatening chronic lung disease, the country's royal household has announced. 52-year-old princess will not be able to fulfil her duties as a working member of the royal family, according to a press statement issued by the palace on Friday. The princess, who is married to the heir to the Norwegian throne, Haakon, was diagnosed with pulmonary fibrosis, a chronic progressive lung disease with a poor prognosis, in 2018.
The United States has imposed sanctions on Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel, the latest of numerous measures adopted against the communist-led island. The sanctions, revealed on Thursday on the U.S. Treasury's website, are part of Washington's efforts to raise pressure on Cuba's leadership. An energy blockade enforced by the U.S. Navy has provoked critical blackouts and food shortages.
Iran will head off to their World Cup base this weekend with a spring in their step after beating Mali 2-0 in a friendly in Turkey, even if some uncertainty still clouds their participation in the tournament. Goals from midfielder Syed Ezzatullahi and right-back Ramin Reze on either side of half-time on Thursday gave Team Melli a record of 3 wins and a single loss in their 4 friendlies this year in the Turkish resort city of Antalya.
With less than a week to go until the FIFA World Cup 2026 begins, the buzz around football's most prestigious tournament is growing. The month-long spectacle, featuring the best talent, will be the longest and biggest edition in the tournament's 96-year history. Google has started rolling out Gemini Go, a lighter version of its AI assistant built for Android Go devices with 2 GB of RAM or more. The new assistant is designed to replace Google Assistant Go on entry-level Android phones. Gemini Go runs inside the Google Search app on eligible Android Go devices, helping users access Google's AI assistant without needing higher-end hardware.
The Punjab Assembly's Public Accounts Committee PACI, has decided to refer alleged financial irregularities exceeding $1.1 billion in the Higher Education Department to the National Accountability Bureau investigation. The decision was taken during a meeting chaired by PACI Chairman Iftikhar Hussain Chachar, where members reviewed audit observations related to the higher and school education departments.
Engro, a diversified conglomerate with a growing focus on digital infrastructure and technology-enabled solutions, has entered into a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) with Baidu Inc. to explore opportunities for collaboration in advancing AI capabilities across the region. The parties will explore areas spanning AI infrastructure, research, talent development and industry applications, drawing on Baidu's full-stack AI capabilities to support the practical adoption of AI across industries. Emphasizing the importance of building future-ready capabilities, Mr. Hussain Dawood, chairman of Engro, stated, "Technology is rapidly becoming a defining source of industrial competitiveness. Organizations and economies that build the right capabilities today will be better positioned to create value, adapt to change, and compete globally. Through this collaboration, we hope to explore opportunities to strengthen AI capabilities, develop talent, and support the adoption of practical solutions that can contribute to long-term economic growth and industrial advancement across the region." Founder of India's satirical online Cockroach People's Party, said he was flying back to New Delhi on Friday to take the viral social media campaign to the streets. Abhijit Dipke, the 30-year-old Boston University graduate behind the online movement, said he was flying back from the United States to seek police permission for a peaceful protest on Saturday against the education minister.